You guys. You guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paige and today I'm going to be doing something stupid again. So Doing Something Stupid is a series on my channel where I challenge myself to read books that I wouldn't normally read or genres that I haven't experienced before, because if I'm going to do a booktube I should use it to explore new things. So today I'm going to be reading 3 smutty books. Now after seeing this title, my friends are going to be messaging me telling me that I lied. And I did not. I have actually never read published smut before. I have read fanfiction and stuff that's free online, and I've ordered smutty books that ended up not being smutty. So I haven't actually read any, and that's what this video is going to be. Now for this video, since I have messed up buying smut books before, I went to the Queen of Smut herself, Miss Chandler Ainsley, and I went through her channel and her Goodreads and I've picked 3 books that I'm going to read in this video. And those books are Cruel Prince by Jade, A Lesson in Thorns by Simone, and Only for One Night by Naima Simone. Now these are all books that I've heard mentioned on Chandler Ainsley's channel and some other channels that read smut. I just thought I'd pick them up. I don't really know anything about any of these books, I'm just going to jump in blind and we'll see how it goes. Subscribe if you want to see more Doing Something Stupid videos from me. I definitely have plans to do more. These are really fun videos for me to film, and I will catch up with you once I've picked a book to read. Right, sorry about the background. I just really want to quickly pop in and update you. It's been quite a few days since I filmed the intro and I have now read Only for One Night. I ended up having very last minute plans to go to the beach yesterday, which is why I didn't get to update you or film as much as I wanted to, and I now have plans on Saturday, so it's going to be quite a rush to finish these books and edit this video and get it up on time. I'm not going to start cancelling plans when I'm finally allowed to have them. So I did end up reading Only for One Night. I read it all in one sitting. It was a really short read. It was only 300 iBook pages, so it's probably only like a 150 page book. The only thing I will say is that because it's so short, you can't really like get to know the characters or feel for them or empathise with them in any way, but I guess with a 150 page smut you are there for the smut, not the characters, so that makes sense. I've never read published smut before, that's kind of the point of this video, but to me I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, I didn't find it cringy. I think it was as slow burn as you can possibly get in 150 pages, you know, they didn't just jump right into it, you did still kind of have to wait to get there a little bit. And overall I found the story very plausible. I think it could happen. Her reasoning for going to this sex club was very believable. I don't think I said, this is like a sex club type romance. So he's just got out of the Irish mob and he now runs a sex club where like everyone can go and just live out their wildest desires without any kind of feeling of awkwardness or persecution or anything like that. And she's just got out of a relationship and she knows this guy from her past, and yeah, she wants him to set her free. I'm probably going to be picking up, is it A Lesson in Thorns? I think it's A Lesson in Thorns. The next 2 books that I've chosen were bad choices because they're like 800 iBook pages. It's quite a lot. So yeah, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to go back to sitting outside whilst the sun is still here. I'm going to take it while I can because it's going to get thundery tomorrow. Don't you just love living in England? So I started A Lesson in Thorns. So far I'm not really liking it. The writing style is really flowery and it sounds a bit pretentious. And I didn't think I would mind this. I knew this was a thing going in, but I thought I could get over it. I sometimes really like flowery writing styles. Like people hate that about The Night Circus, but The Night Circus is one of my favourite books. So I thought I could get on board with this, and so far I can't. But, you know, I'm not very far in, maybe I can get past it. I also, you know, like once I put this book down, I don't want to pick it up again. It's one of those kind of books. So I'm going to give it a go today. I'm just going to dedicate the whole day to reading A Lesson in Thorns. We'll see how it goes. So all I really know about this book is that it's a poly romance, which is something I've never read before. In fact, I'm like making a very active effort to diversify my reading habits. I pretty much only read romances about a straight couple, just one-on-one, you know, because I told myself that that would be the only kind of thing I could relate to and enjoy, because that's what I enjoy. And that's just a load of bullshit really, isn't it? Because I could definitely enjoy some other books and I need to stop lying to myself and actually make an effort to diversify my reading habit. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this and hopefully really enjoy it because I want to prove myself wrong on this note. Okay, so I'm 53% of the way through A Lesson in Thorns, and I don't like it. If you can hear any background noise, it's because all of my windows are open because it is so hot in the UK right now. So I will try and get rid of the background noise, but if I can't, that's why I'm not going to close the window. I will die if I do. Back to A Lesson in Thorns. This whole magical realism thing, not for me, not into it. And I like magical books, but in this I don't like it. I feel like there's already so much going on that the magical realism doesn't add to it, it just makes it all that more confusing. I'm not going to DNF it. It's not DNF bad, but it's not enjoyable. I'd say it's maybe like a 1 or 2 stars right now, but it might get better. I definitely do think that starting with Only for One Night was the right move to make in terms of introducing myself to this kind of reading, because this is Only for One Night like times 10. I do want to finish this book today, and I think I can do it. So I think it's manageable. I do really want to like this, and there are so many books in this series. I didn't realise this was a series when I saw it mentioned on Channel channel, but I probably won't be reading the rest. Why? Why have you started buzzing now? Seriously, my neighbours, it's like they don't know I'm filming a video. So yeah, I'm going to finish the rest of this book and update you when I finish, and then we can start Cruel Prince. I am very sorry about all the background noise. Building has like officially started next door. There's nothing I can do about it unless I like wait till nighttime, but then nighttime the lighting will be bad and I can't just not update you about the fact that I finished A Lesson in Thorns. Still don't really like it, but it did get better, and I think the reason I didn't like the first book is because it very much felt like a first book. A lot of world building and background, and as someone who doesn't plan on reading the rest of them, it was a bit meh for me. But I'm not going to say I don't recommend it, because the smut was good. The smut was very enjoyable. I think the representation in this book was quite good too, although at times it was a bit fetishized, which I can understand must be really annoying, and I think this is an issue in a lot of books and TV shows that deal with like poly relationships and LGBTQ plus stuff, and it needs to get better. It's something that needs to stop. However, I don't think it was the worst. I think it's worth giving it a read and deciding for yourself how you feel about it, because I'm very, very new to this genre, very new to this kind of relationship, and I am straight, I can't really relate to it myself. So I think it's something to read for yourself and decide how you feel about it, and then go from there. I definitely preferred Only for One Night over this, but again, Only for One Night was short, was sweet. It was exactly what I needed at the time. This was just too long, such a schlep to get through, especially considering it was just all world building and not that much sex. Now I need to pick up The Cruel Prince. I don't know if I'll be starting it today, or what day is it today? Is it Friday today? Okay, yeah, I should start it today because tomorrow I have plans. God, I'm just really losing track of all my days. Is anyone else having this issue that they just don't know what day it is anymore? So I'll probably pick up The Cruel Prince later, and then I will update you on The Cruel Prince when I have something to say about it. I'm not gonna... You guys! You guys! Cruel Prince is so good! Oh my god. Okay, Cruel Prince is the saviour of this video. I loved it. It was very problematic, but so fun to read. It really felt like reading one of those like diamond find Wattpad books, you know, when you find that one Wattpad book amongst them. This was that. Oh my god, so good. I'm actually gonna read the sequel of this one because I like wanted to update you halfway, but I just kept reading. I couldn't put it down. I ended up finishing this at about midnight last night. It does get weirder towards the end, but the beginning bit was issues with this book though. Jace is very, very controlling and possessive, and his reasoning for being so, not very believable. There are some characterization issues, so like Jace not being very believable, but also they're supposed to be in high school, they act much older than as if they were in high school, and then the flashbacks would have been set when they were like 14, and it's just not believable that they would do these things and act these ways at 14. So characterization issues there. Also, a bit of character development flaw in that our main character's cousin is like one of her bullies and is mean, and then within the space of a page becomes like her best friend and her ally. Some of the drama that happens in this book is just ludicrous. Like maybe one of these things happening is believable, but all of them happening to the same person in the same time frame, absolutely insane. However, I did learn that I love high school bully romances. I think the setting is just really familiar, and it really reminds me of like fanfictions and stuff that I used to read, so I think that's why I love it, and it's so cheesy and nostalgic for me. So although there are issues, my enjoyment of it means more, I guess, than the issues. I think as long as you can recognise that there are issues there, you're still allowed to enjoy a book. Okay, so we're back in front of the bookcase for the outro and a summary of what this video has been like. All in all, I would say this video has been really good for me. I branched out quite a bit in this video and I found a book that I absolutely love and want to continue reading the books in this series. In general, I would recommend all of these books to someone trying to get into romance, and especially smutty romance like me. I think all of them contain quite a lot of tropes and things that are common to the genre, so it's very easy to see within these books what you like and don't like. So for example, magical realism, not for me. High school bully romance, for me. I think especially for new readers, Only for One Night was fantastic as an introduction. It is so short, it is so sweet, it smells good. I think if you like getting to know your characters more and you want more of a story aspect, then Cruel Prince is more for you. There are a lot of issues with Cruel Prince and I'm aware of that, but it is a really fun read, and I think when you're going into a high school bully romance you can kind of expect some like controlling and possessive elements. A Lesson in Thorns was the one that I didn't like in this video, but I'm pleased to know that the reason that I didn't enjoy it had nothing to do with the poly romance. I just didn't enjoy the magical realism elements and I felt like nothing happened in this book. And I understand there was a lot of world building and gearing up for the rest of the books in this series, but I don't understand how I'm supposed to want to read the sequel if nothing happened in the first book to get me hooked. But I do want to continue reading LGBTQ+ books and some more diverse kinds of relationships. I'm very annoyed at myself that I haven't branched out sooner and that it's taken me this long to decide, hey, I need to diversify my reading habits. So definitely gonna continue to do that. All in all, I really enjoyed this video for diversifying my reading habits. Do let me know if you liked this video by either liking, commenting or subscribing, or you know, you can do all three and help a girl out. It's always appreciated here on this channel. Also let me know what other kind of videos and challenges and doing something stupid videos you want to see. I'm thinking of maybe turning this into a book club one day where we all just challenge ourselves to read things each month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you stayed this long, thank you, and I will see you for my next video. Bye!